Today I will talk about the rate equation which is there in the course BEBT 501, that is Bioreactor Design and Analysis. The bioreactor, that is the chamber where biological reaction takes place. So to know what is reaction, for that we should know the rate equation. Suppose there is a conversion of A to P. P is the product, A is the reactant, and reaction rate constant is K. So this reaction depends on two factors. One is concentration and another is temperature. So how can we write or represent the reaction? Let's see. Minus RA equals K CA. If the rate order of the reaction is 1, then I can write KCA. If it is 2, then KC square, like this. And the unit is mole per liter minute. This mole per liter is nothing but the concentration. That means rate of change of concentration per unit time, that represent the rate. So now this K, what is K? K is reaction rate constant. If I look at that K, you can write like this way. Pre-exponential constant, E is the activation energy, R is the gas constant, and T is the temperature. So here we can find the temperature dependency. So rate depends on temperature and concentration of the reactant. Today we will talk about this K. What is it? So if the concentration is constant, then for temperature T1 we can write minus R1. Suppose that is the rate at temperature T1. Rate constant will be K1 Ca, and for temperature T2 I can write this, because I told you that when we are considering the temperature dependency, we will keep concentration as constant. So the rate equation will be like this. This is for temperature T1 and this is for temperature T2. So now if we want to find the relation between R1 and R2, or what will be the rate, or it will be how much faster than T1, how we will calculate, or what will be the relation? Let's check. Now I can write R1 by R2 equals K1 Ca by K2 Ca. K1 we know that is K0 to the power minus E by R T1, and K2 is to the power minus E by R T2. Now we can cancel this. So now I will take even both side. Here E by RT1, ln E, that is 1, this is minus plus, E by RT2, that is also ln E, that is 1. So we can write E by R 1 by T2 minus 1 by T1. This side ln R1 by R2. This is the relation. So now, if there is a question, suppose at temperature 500 degrees centigrade, one reaction was taking place, and at 650 degrees centigrade, again this is done. Activation energy is given 300 kilojoule per mole. So what will be the rate? How much will be the rate faster at 650 degrees centigrade than 500 degrees centigrade? So what we have learned? This is the equation. So now we will apply that in this case. So minus ln R1 by R2 equals E by R 1 by T2 minus 1 by T1. Minus ln R1 by R2 equals, it is 300 kilojoule is given, convert that to joule. T1, that is 500 degrees centigrade plus 273 Kelvin, here also plus 273 Kelvin. To the power 3. R gas constant 85314. 1 by T2, that is the temperature. 3, 7, 7 minus 3, 9. If we do that, we'll get the value, and to get R1 by R2, we will do the e to the power of this value. We get it finally R1 and R2, something 1974 point something will come R1. So what we can say? We can say that at 650 degrees centigrade temperature, rate will be 1974 times faster than 500 degrees centigrade. Fine. Okay. So now we will move to the another step. This is based on Arrhenius. So we'll move on to the next step. What I told, that minus Ra equals KCa. If it is the first order, then Ca to the power 1, like this. Now we will find out the first order integral formula for rate equation for such type of reaction. So what I told, rate is change of concentration with time. As the concentration of reactant is decreasing, I will put the negative sign. Now we'll do the integration under the limit Ca0 to Ca, and it is dCA by Ca K dt 0 to T. What does that mean? When T equals 0, concentration is Ca0. When T equals T, concentration Ca. Fine. Now we will do the integration. That is ln Ca Ca0 to Ca K 0 to T. We put the limit minus ln Ca minus ln Ca0 equals K2. So finally what will come? That is ln minus ln Ca by Ca0 equals Kt. Fine. This is the integral formula for first order rate equation. Now, the another term we should know, that is XA, fractional conversion of reactant A. XA is the fractional conversion. Conversion of A. What is that? That is number of moles of A reacted divided by initial number of moles of A. Here that we'll consider number of moles of A at time t equals 0, that is NA0, and time t, that is NA. NA means NA unreacted, that is there at time t in the reaction system. So how much A is reacted now? If initially this much was there and now it is NA, how much will be reacted? That is Na0 minus Na, and initial mole is given Na0. Okay, that is XA. So I can write XA equals 1 minus Na by Na0, Na by Na0. If I convert this number of moles with volume, then what will come? If we divide, it will become XA equals 1 minus Na by V, Na0 by V. What is that? that is concentration. Means I can write 1 minus Ca by C naught. This term is very important. Okay. So now I will replace this Ca by Ca0 with this Xa term. So what will be? Minus ln Ca by Ca0 is 1 minus Xa, right? 1 minus Xa equals. This is also another expression for first order integral formula. Okay. Now we will move on to the second order. So here I can write like this: minus dCA dt equals Kc square. Same way we'll do dCA by C square Ca0 Ca K 0 to. Now integration of this, already you have done this in your 12th class. That is, I can write like C to the power minus 2 dCA. We have one negative sign here. C2 by, okay, let's write this C to the power integration Ca naught Ca to the power minus 2 dCA equals K dt 0 to. Okay, you can write like this, or this is the actual presentation. Okay, now what is the integration of this? Ca to the power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, minus sign is outside, limit is Ca0 to Ca equals Kd. Or minus Ca to the power minus 1 by minus 1 equals Kd. And the limit C to C. So here it will come plus. So I can write it 1 by Ca minus 1 by Ca naught equals Kd. That is for second order. So now we'll go for nth order. What to do for nth order? Same way do the integration, writing minus dCA dt equals K Ca to the power n. and keep this in left hand side and do the integration under the limit of CA0 to CA and 0 to. Okay? This is your homework. In next class, I will check this. Thank you.